when I started making cryptocurrency live streams in 2017, I had a recurring theme that crypto is my retirement plan. Well, now, thanks to an executive order by the president himself, that dream can now be a reality. That dream can now be a reality. Trump opens door for crypto and private equity in your 401k retirement plan. Bam! I think even in 2017, I was one of the first ones that said crypto is my retirement plan. Because actually, believe it or not, most may know, when I went out to Crypto Communities Unite, I went to Crypto Communities Unite in Blanco, Texas, to fight tribalism in 2019. And this is when it was very tribal. You had the XRP army, you had the Bitcoin maxis. And I had to stare BitBoy eye to eye. President Trump on Thursday signed an executive order that will allow millions and millions of Americans saving for retirement can now invest in higher risk equity cryptocurrency assets. This is for entertainment purposes only. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm documenting my journey on the greatest wealth transfer in the history of humanity. I'd like to welcome everybody to the #1 crypto show on the planet. If you guys can smash that thumbs up, hit that subscribe. The history of CKJ. Oh yeah, guys, we need 300 subscribers to go to 57K. So we need 300 subscribers. Zebec underpriced. Zebec after dark. Our shorts, YouTube shorts. Some of our most popular videos. I remember when I first interviewed David Schwartz. Was that 2019 also? 2019, Dave Schwartz, CKJ. One of the top performing videos. Ripple regulator. This is when I got to meet Ryan Zagone, who was a big guy at Ripple, and I was a big time Ryan Zagone fan. So I was putting in that work in 2018, 2017, 18, 19. Just building out the XRP army. Zebec to replace 75-year-old payroll system. Oh, most popular videos. Ripple XRP, famous 334 per XRP valuation. If Ripple was to catch 10% of Swift's market share, don't forget where that started, right here. That's when I interviewed Sue. No, don't get me wrong, Sue did start that. As far as once Ripple gets 10% of Swift's market share, she came out with an estimate that Ripple would go to $334. And that video is almost at 70,000 views. That's really good right there. Happy Saturday, Bullish family. Trump executive order. That's from 6 years ago. Trump executive order. I was the first one to crack the executive order with Trump that called out Ripple on page 194. I'd like to welcome everybody to the best way to start the day with CKJ. Smash that like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe to the best way to start the day with CKJ. Have no fear, the hidden gem hunter is here. And it's a beautiful day, Crypto Clay. And the market is on fire. Ethereum passed 4,000. Trump signed executive order for crypto retirement plans. ZBCN is the payroll and payment of the future. Oh, Bullzilla. The Zebec boat. ZBCN. We gotta get this show over. We got a lot going on. Oh, that's right. Let me pull the chat out. Is the stream working good today or what? Have no fear. Bullzilla is here. I am the greatest crypto content creator in the history of humanity. Everybody here in the chat, that's the Bullish family. They're the #1 crypto family in cryptocurrency since 2017. The oldest family in crypto. The oldest family in cryptocurrency. Guess what? CKJ is like from the future. I'm telling you guys, I wish I could find, I really wanted to find that picture that says crypto is my retirement plan. We used to sell that shirt in the store. Nah, actually we didn't sell that shirt in the store. Actually, I made it myself and ordered it myself. Well, actually, I think HODL Model made it. You remember that HODL Model?
Yep.
Crypto is my retirement plan shirt.
Yeah, it's one of the first shirts we made.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard the news now that Trump says that crypto can be part of your retirement plan. So, Clay, we're not telling everybody crypto is my retirement plan in 2017. Did I not tell everybody that crypto was my retirement plan in 2017? Bearable guy. And now, all these years later, it has come true. It's official. President Trump on Thursday signed an executive order that will allow millions of Americans saving for retirement to invest in cryptocurrency. The move comes as 401k has become the primary vehicle. No, listen, Clay. Crypto, Clay. Good morning, sir. Here's the thing. Good morning, new generation. XRPJ. Silver Days. Good morning, Silver Days. PG Beats. Oh, yeah. I messaged a whole lot. I messaged not everybody back, but yesterday I was going through all my DMs. And I do apologize for not corresponding to DMs like that. I felt really bad because there was like a lot of people that was saying, oh, sorry about Pickle. So, and actually some people actually had a lot of things that happened with their dogs too. So it was good to talk to people that kind of went through the same thing with their dog. For those that don't know, Pickle just passed away this year. I had Pickle for 15 years. But a lot of people did send me condolences in the Twitter comments. So I was basically going through all my Twitter DMs and just responding to a lot of people. They're probably like, whoa, this is like 3 months ago I messaged you. 2 months ago, 6 months ago. I was just going through all the messages. So if you want to correspond, message me on Twitter. Or join our Telegram group. Message me on Telegram. The move comes as 401k has become the most primary vehicle for Americans. Cryptocurrency is the primary vehicle for crypto retirement by 2030. Are you with me, Dan the Lion? Workers save for retirement, with most employers offering a menu of investment choices among major asset classes such as stock-based mutual funds. The $5 trillion private equity industry, which makes investments into private businesses rather than public traded stocks, has for decades wanted to compete for a role in retirement plans. At the same time, SoFlo Digital, cryptocurrency industry, whose executives strongly support Trump in 2024, has aimed for more mainstream acceptance among Americans with cryptocurrency. It was inevitable that Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, would make it into America's 401k. They realized that crypto is here for the upside and for the long term. We'll see growing allocations, special form from the younger, tech-savvy workers who want hard money, not melting in ice cubes. You got that right. We need real-time pay with Zebec, baby. The EO give private equity and crypto firms long-sought access to a pool of funds worth trillions of dollars. Investment companies applaud Mr. Trump's executive order with TIAA, which manages the retirement asset from teachers. Guys, this is why I knew crypto was also going to be a big deal in like 2018, because I used to follow the Harvard endowments. Like Harvard has an endowment worth $1 billion probably, and they invested big money in crypto. Oh my God, they crushed it on that. They was invested in major crypto in 2018. This one Bitcoin was $3,000. They probably bought $1 million in Bitcoin. You know how much that's worth now? Woo! Send your kids to Harvard with your crypto Zebec retirement. XRPJ, yeah, RIP Pickle. I had Pickle for 15 years. That broke my heart. Professors and other academics. So basically, back in 2019, when I used to follow, for example, Glenn Hutchins. Glenn Hutchins also owned the Boston Celtics. He also was on the board at the Harvard Endowment. A Harvard Endowment is like colleges that take money and they invest it into investments to try to get a return on their investment. And they rolled the dice on cryptocurrency. Now I was like, whoa, Harvard is not going to put their millions of dollars in crypto. If not, crypto is not here to stay. But the thing is, Glenn Hutchins, who's on the board of the Harvard Endowment, also was on the board of Digital Currency Group. So bam, there was the tie right there. Glenn Hutchins, who's also bullish on XRP, who's also on the board of Digital Currency Group, who also worked with Brad Garlinghouse. Brad Garlinghouse was an advisor to Glenn Hutchins. You see how this all ties together? That crypto is our new retirement plan. Tell him, Silver Days knows what's coming. We believe investors can benefit from the advantages that private investments can offer when embedded with professional managed vehicles. Hey, just watch CKJ. Changing the 401k rules. The president orders direct the Labor Department and other agencies to I'm telling you, Trump has opened the door for himself. You know what's crazy is like, okay, we got Trump as a crypto president, right? Now he's bought major crypto. They put the Satoshi white paper on the White House. Now he's opening the road, like he's opening the door for this. Like what? Not only are we buying crypto, but you can put your money in crypto too, and it can be your retirement plan. Trump just unveiled the best retirement plan you could ever have in the history of life. Like, come on, crypto is officially now your retirement plan, Crypto Clay. American retirement plans are governed by law known as Employer Retirement Income Securities Act of 1974. Good Lord. So hold on, this hasn't changed in 50 years. Better known as IRSA. Employers are required by law to offer retirement options that are in the best interest of their employees, not Wall Street. Yeah. This is amazing if you think about it, because like I remember like jobs offering me retirement plans, and that's the last thing you want to hear about when you're like 20. Like, oh, retirement, like what? Get out of here with that. Now imagine if you buy crypto at 20. You know how much that's going to be worth when you retire through like a traditional retirement plan? But nobody wants to wait to get old to retire. Silver Days. We need to retire before 2030. So I know everybody here is still young. It doesn't matter if you're 30, 40, 50. You're not going to have to retire at 75. No, who wants to retire at 75? Like, I don't think we can jump off the cliff in the water at 75. I don't know. I seen Ric Flair doing an interview earlier. They said he's 74. That looks pretty old to me. As far as like, I mean, he's still getting it, but I don't know if he's going to jump off the cliff at 74. Like, I want to be young enough to jump off the cliff in Hawaii into the water. Okay. The price of Bitcoin, it was up 2% on Thursday at $116,000. And has nearly doubled since Trump is elected. You got that right. Oh my God. Get him, Trump. Okay. No, we don't even need to say under with Joe Biden what happened. Because we know crypto was almost done. For cryptocurrency companies, which donated millions to Trump's campaign as well as the inauguration, one goal was to get the industry qualified under IRSA. Trump does not play. Coinbase, one of the largest crypto companies in the world, also major donor towards the Trump parade in Washington this summer. Oh, I'm looking forward to that. Did they already have that? this summer under Trump? Because is it that come yet? The parade backed by Coinbase. The SEC Commission dropped this lawsuit against Coinbase. You damn right. Where the Biden administration said crypto could be treated like a security. That's what I'm saying. Biden did not get it. Oh, you know what? Let's send this tweet out real quick. Let the world know we're. Let me let the world know we're here real quick. Let the world know we're here real quick. As a matter of fact, we're gonna make this stream really, really short. I think. You know what? I'm really thinking that. Bear with me 1 second. Oh yeah, I got 2 more good articles to read still, so we gotta get this done quick because I believe I might have to go to work with my brother. He might need my help today, which I don't mind making extra money. So let's send that tweet out. That tweet go out. Oh, shout out to Scotty Too Hottie. I see Scotty Zebec on there. Let me see one thing real quick. Bear with me. Zebec to replace 75. Oh, okay, we dropped an amazing video. When was that? Oh, we dropped the video yesterday. Zebec to replace 75-year-old payment system. Okay. That sounds interesting. Oh, I hate when this thing takes forever to load like that. Takes forever to load. 1 second. Oh my God, they like feed that commercial long ways to you. Captain Jack, Zebec Network, Good Morning Crew, TGIF, ZBCN seems to have found good support at 0.005. Bullzilla said 0.005 was the bottom. Count is steadily rising towards 80K. I'll be the first responder in training today at work, so won't be doing much posting, but the community got this. I like this picture right here, Captain Jack. Let's see, open image, a new tab. Shout out to the captain right there. Guys, we got a lot of things cooking in the world of cryptocurrency. Hope everybody's having an amazing morning. Happy Friday, happy Bullish Friday.
100% machen können.
We got some Zebec news and a bunch of good clips.
25 beim Bitcoin, 100% hier und hier glaube ich, dass wir 200% machen können vom jetzigen Standpunkt aus. Das heißt, auf 8, 9, 10 US-Dollar vom jetzigen Preis aus. Und so sieht man, wie man
He's basically saying XRP to test digital euro.
Von oben, von der Marktkapitalisierung, wenn man runtergeht.
Okay. Jack the Rippler. The Frank Stock Exchange talks about XRP. Oliver, who predicted the previous price surge, says that XRP has the potential to reach $18 within the next few weeks. Whoa.
Nimmt die Marktkapitalisierung ab, aber das Potenzial für
$18 in the next few weeks? That's huge.
And you
What's your thoughts? Is XRP going to $18 in the next few weeks? There's Brian Armstrong.
usually what happens
Coinbase CEO.
is they start off with their currency being backed by a hard commodity, something that is provably.
That's interesting that we're talking about Coinbase and Brian Armstrong, because if you guys seen this video I dropped yesterday, actually it talks, Brian Armstrong drops an amazing video in here. Huge.
And you
What's your thoughts? Is XRP going to $18 in the $18? Good Lord. Next few weeks. Oh, XRP is going to $18 in the next few weeks. That's what Jack the Rippler says. Make sure you guys check out the video I dropped 1 day ago called Zebec to replace 75-year-old payroll system. That's the video right there. Here's the video right here. Oh yeah, let me show you guys one thing this morning. If we go back to this, on my good morning post this morning, I said rise and shine payroll and payment of the future time. Rise and shine payroll. What can I do? Where is my chat at? I forgot I'm using this program. So we should have a chat in here. Bam, there we go. Rise and shine is Bullish time. Tell him Bullish Alaska. Bullish Alaska's here. Now on the good morning tweet this morning, shout out to Captain Jack. Captain Jack Zebec says payroll never sleeps. And I said, boom, the legend himself, Captain Jack in the house. Payroll never sleeps. I love it. ZBCN, the future of payroll and payments. Good Lord, this post got some likes on it too. GYGO Gaming knows. How about this month, sir? Yeah, look at that picture right there. There's the Zebecians floating through the sky. Payroll never sleeps. That'd be a good thumbnail. I'd like to welcome everybody to CKJ Crypto News. I am the Hidden Gem Hunter. We've been creating crypto content since 2017. If we can get 300 thumbs up on this video, that'd be extraordinary. Now, on my good morning post, good Lord, how did I get so many likes on the comment? I ain't never seen that as long as I've been in crypto, because I got basically my good morning post got 40 likes. Diamond hands. Oh, there's a Zebec boat with the ball on it. Diamond hands. Zebec. What crypto play says. Yeah, we're about to cover that article right now in a few seconds, taking notes. So on this one right here, Roger Shine, Captain Jack is on there with 17 likes. 17 likes on the tweet. That's interesting. That must be the Zebec community. Got to be. But why is it still undervalued? Actually, I want to respond to this comment, but live. This person says, but why is it still undervalued? Are you kidding me? Undervalued? Well, the thing is right now we're laying down the plumbing for the future of it. Right now, all crypto is undervalued. Like, this market is like, we're going to $30 trillion. Right now, we're at 3.5 trillion. Zebec, I wouldn't cry about being undervalued right now. Like, this is the opportunity of a lifetime. So, you will be retired by next year? Because if it's undervalued, you probably got at least 5 million, 10 million Zebec. You're ready. You're more ready than anybody if it's undervalued, sir. That's my opinion. Dave F., my plan too, homie. I don't want to be working today. That's what I'm saying. Nobody wants to work today. They want to have Zebec retirement. Need millions and millions of it to retire. I don't know if you need millions and millions to retire. Now, what happens if you got $1 million and it goes to $5? Ain't that $5 million? Is that enough to retire? Think bigger, says Crypto Clay. Think of the money that has not even been created yet. Think of when Elon starts mining the asteroid. All that money will eventually be on chain. Yeah, I see what they're going to mine asteroids. I seen that. Like, whoa. Like, technology is insane. Technology is insane. It blows me away how, like, they have all these UFO sightings from, like, the 60s and 70s. But then they end up coming out with the same exact thing that they thought they saw. Like, for example, like the drones. Like, now we can buy a drone from the store. And it looks just like a little UFO and fly it around right there in our house or outside, whatever. But these were clearly flying around in the 70s and 60s. So it's like, where'd they get that design from? Where'd they get that idea from? I don't know. I think we're, like, really just, I don't know, working off our own. Like, we created what we saw from then. Oh, these things can float. Somehow let's create it to float. Like a UFO. It's a drone. Okay, never mind. It's a drone. It's a drone. Okay. So as you see, guys, it was a big thing to me that crypto was my retirement plan in 2017. Now today, that has finally come true. Now crypto can be your retirement plan also. Well, that's interesting. XRP news, BlockDAG, XRP 88 Litecoin. I thought this was a pretty good article. As of 2025, the crypto market continues to evolve. Several different assets. As of 2025, the crypto market continues to evolve. Several digital assets are demonstrating renewed strength across different categories. XRP, Cardano, and Dogecoin are particularly gaining attention for distinct reasons, whether through infrastructure, regulatory clarity, institutional adoption, or social engagement. No, I mean, don't get me wrong. I think that's what you want to call Zebec, right? Because I know, like, I got my Zebec goggles on nonstop now. But the thing is Zebec has massive partnerships, massive utility, but the social engagement is like off the Richter. It's like I've never seen so much social engagement with Zebec. Even I just showed you proof right there. Tell them, Clay. I just showed you guys the proof, like on my good morning post. Good morning. Zebec is my retirement plan. But then Zebekian comments on it, and that got 20 likes. Like, whoa. The Zebekian army, the engagement is insane. These cryptocurrencies collectively represent a diverse array of opportunities. ADA continues to show strong fundamentals in 2025. Within ADA, the price is hovering around 72 cents, and the market cap is at 26 billion. The network recently secured 96 million ADA, about $70 million, for future development and roadmap execution. With over 112 million transactions processed and more than 21 billion ADA staked, the project is also advancing its scaling solution. I thought of it could have been Clay, I believe. They said they were bullish on Charles Hockenson or ADA. So I said, let me cover this one. Because from the fundamentals, it looks like ADA could be a winner. There's going to be a lot of winners in crypto, I'll tell you that. Aiming for the 1,000 transactions per second. Analysts project a price range of $1 to $1.40, and some are forecasting a potential breakout to $3. I can tell you what ADA is going to go to right now. All I gotta do is look at how many there is. I think it may be 3 billion or 20 billion ADA. But no matter what crypto you're looking at, I'm not gonna say no matter what one, but there's like so much opportunity. Like Zebec, XRP is benefiting from favorable legal outcome, as U.S. court ruled that on exchange XRP sales do not constitute securities. With the price at near $2.94 and a market cap of $180 billion, the asset is also under consideration for inclusion in the U.S. government National Crypto Reserve. I don't think it's under consideration. I think it's in there. Trump said it was, he mentioned XRP too, right? In the National Crypto Reserve list. The XRP ledger remains fast, energy efficient, with confirmation times of 3 to 5 seconds, low energy consumption. Analysts are predicting in the short term XRP $3 to $5. Imagine when XRP is $5.89. That's going to be insane. 589 day. With some estimating the potential growth of 6 to 9. We're like in a win-win here. We're in a win-win here. Dogecoin remains a notable asset. You guys remember when one thing I like to say about XRP is I started talking about XRP in 2017. Matter of fact, this video kind of explains it so much better than I do. I'll show you what I mean. This video explains it so much better than me. So if you go to my Twitter page and then you go to my highlights, this is like everything I've highlighted. Oh my God, it's that far back. Can't be. Good possibility. No, we're gonna go to it. It's a really good video. It's a really good clip. This is when the cop pulled me over and asked me about XRP. Like, no way. I was like so shocked. The cop pulled me over and said, "What's your thoughts about XRP?" I said, "XRP?" Like, I was like so shocked at that moment. So I knew like crypto was getting to be a big deal. For police officers asking you about XRP, he's like, "What's your price prediction?" He was like really into crypto. And of course, you know, I think I was speeding because I was trying to make it home because I had to go live. He's like, "Oh, you're into crypto?" I was like, "Of course I am. I've been talking about crypto since 2017, sir." All right, this is a screenshot of when I had a Bitcoin right here. And Bitcoin at the time, the price was $7,000. Right now, $7,000 is going from 6,000 to 7,000 Bitcoin. Took a screenshot right there. XRP was 32 cents at the same time. And at the same time, Ethereum was only 200 at that time. Went from $174 to $200. So I've been documenting my journey on the evolution of money for quite some time. So imagine in 2 more years. Oh, much love, Crypto Clay. I appreciate that, bro. You've been on fire with all love and support too. I can't thank you enough, dude. You've done more than enough for me. This is when G-Man ran into BitBoy at the Atlanta Braves game, and he gave me a shout out the blue in front of BitBoy. I know BitBoy felt like a dumbass at that moment. He's like, CKJ! And BitBoy, you can even see on his face, like, what? CKJ! CKJ! Tell him, G-Man. Or, yeah, that's not G-Man. That's, oh my God, what's his name again? Oh, there's a clip I wanted to show you anyway.
J found it in the past, and CKJ found it.
Mm-hmm.
And CKJ at that time he and Alex Cobb were probably the 2 biggest YouTubers for XRP at that time.
Okay, Crypto Eddie, tell him. Me and Cobb were the biggest XRP channels at that time. We're talking 2017, 2018. So let's get back to the news, sir. XRP is benefiting from favorable legal outcome. Like, come on. You know, you realize what I had to go through to bring this word to people back in 2017? There was nothing but Bitcoiners. So, you know, shout out to Crypto Eddie. She's amazing. Now, also, I was the first one to say, maybe we should be bullish on Dogecoin, because trust me, I did not like Dogecoin. I didn't even like memes. I was like, trust me, I was like one of them crypto OGs, like memes, like what's the purpose of a meme? But then I realized that all crypto should have opportunity. So I issued the Dogecoin challenge at 4 cents. Now, Dogecoin remains notable, and then it got listed on, well, actually, I think when it got listed on Binance USA, that's when I was like, what's going on here? But then when Shiba came through, I seen the social engagement on it, and I was like, whoa, this is insane. Like, I think these coins are going to have value. And they did. Dogecoin remains notable asset due to its social momentum and driven by popularity, trading between 20 and 21 cents with a market cap of 30 billion. Doge continues to attract retail attention, bolstering high-profile endorsement. Elon Musk, super bullish on Doge. He even called the program that goes after wasteful spending Doge. That's kind of amazing. Doge. Analysts suggest potential target of 33 by the end of this year, with higher estimates of 52 and 74. I could swear we was going to hit $1 that one night when Elon was on Saturday Night Live. It brought, because we was like 90. I mean, well, I think we went all the way up to maybe 90 cents or something like that. If broader adoption accelerates, and of course it will. For evaluating the best bullish crypto to buy in 2025, you better tune in, smash that like, comment, subscribe. CKJ covers this crypto news every single day. Let's get rid of that one. I'm going to cover this really quick. Arthur Hayes had to buy back all the Ethereum after selling $8 million worth of ETH. Now, I've kind of followed Arthur Hayes. He was one of the ones that also got, you know, had all his assets seized by the SEC and all that, because they tried to say he moved money illegally, but there was really no rules of the road like that. So he could have went to jail if Trump didn't come in there, but Trump just pardoned him. The quick buyback suggests Hayes may see a renewed upside in ETH. Definitely, no doubt about it. If you guys see that, I don't even know if this is the article. Which article is it? I'll read this one. But anyway, guys, Ethereum is trending, and everybody's talking about it because it passed $4,000. I told my uncle to buy one at $1,000, but I bought at $3, sold at $6. Arthur Hayes, co-founder of BitMEX, sold $8 million worth of Ethereum last week. However, Hayes appears to have reversed the course, buying back $10 million worth of ETH just days later. Ethereum's going to 10K. The quick buyback suggests Hayes may see a renewed upside of Ethereum. Hayes, co-founder of crypto exchange BitMEX, appears to have reversed his course on the ETH. You guys get that? Data shows the address linked to Hayes moved out $10 million in USDC to buy back the ETH, and the price of cryptocurrency is now hovering around 4,200. Hayes liquidated over $13 million of crypto holdings last week, and the meme token Pepe. At the time, he cited U.S. tariffs and weaker than expected job data, headwinds for crypto, predicting Bitcoin could test 100,000 and Ether could revisit 3,000. That's kind of interesting. Does Hayes know something? Okay, this is the one article right here I wanted you to read to you guys. Ethereum pops up above 4,000 to make new 2025 high. Chainlink, Ripple, altcoin rally. Ethereum surged 4,000 on Friday, setting a new high for the price of the year. A new all-time high on ETH to pick up from the broader altcoin rally that had been led by Ripple and Chainlink earlier in the day. Altcoins were rallying Friday, and that Ripple would buy a stablecoin payment platform and Chainlink would launch a funded reserve for its own token. Ethereum and Solana were up 5% and 3% respectively. The stock market closed, and Ripple XRP was up 8% on Friday. Chainlink rose as much as 11%. The company behind XRP, the largest crypto, said it would acquire Rail, a stablecoin-based global payment solution that Ripple said would help the company build out its own stablecoin platform. Interesting. The deal valued at $200 million and is expected to close in Q4. Okay, is my screen starting to lag again? Could be that article. But we covered all those, so let me go back to this. I'm going to go with XRPJ on that. I'm going to finish out the show with that, so a little bit of Zebec, more Zebec news. I felt really bad because I've been beating this Zebec drum so hard lately. You know what, let me get rid of that window altogether. Close all tabs on that just in case. Close tabs, I'm going to close everything. I just want to see if everything closed, what it looks like. Closed. XRZilla is the greatest asset ever created. It's posting about lots of assets now. I thought we would shake it up a little bit. Because XRZilla runs on XRP and is bullish on, and the ticker's XBF, they can talk about other cryptos. VELO holders, retweeted by XRZilla 5 hours ago. VELO trading, remember Chart Nerd? Remember when we issued the challenge on VELO? Chart Nerd was kind of like a big deal in VELO Foundation. I wonder how that is when you got like all the VELO family and everybody's in there and the real bullish and everybody goes to the Zebec army. I don't know. VELO holders, Lightnet has secured a $5 million investment. Interesting. Rise and shine, great wealth transfer time.
Undeveloped kid running from something. I'm experienced now, professional. I'm better now than I was when you saw that 22-year-old undeveloped kid running from something. I'm experienced now.
We're experienced now. It's time to make big money, keep big money, and invest to make more money. Can you dig that? Good. Join me on this journey. Yeah, can we get 100 thumbs up for the 100 people that's here? Okay. Zebec and CodaPay. Who is CodaPay? CodaPay served over 100,000 companies across 50 states with ACH payments and services in 30 years. What is CodaPay, though? Didn't we hear CodaPay partner with somebody else? Yeah, can we get 100 thumbs up? Tell him, Clay. What is this new Grok thing that they're tweeting about? Grok image prompt. Okay, ornate a Mandarin-style armor crafted with white porcelain and intricate blue floral patterns and golden flange accents. Highly detailed, reflective ceramic surface. Damn, elegant and regal design. Cinematic lighting, ultra-realistic, 8K concept art. Okay, I think I'm going to do that with the Bullzilla. Grok, make me... Okay, never mind. Yeah, we're ready to beat it right now. Let's go directly to the Zebec Network Twitter, where it all goes down. Directly to it. So, guys, if you don't know, Zebec Network has their own Twitter group, and it's serious in there. This family in here is real bullish. Man, dreams are about to come true, says Chatter Knuckles in the Zebec group. Dreams are about to come true. Thank you so much, Big Sam T, for creating something that will not only make humanity better, but also give investors financial freedom. Interesting. ZBCN looking more like Wickoff reaccumulation. Let's see if she breaks the highs. Says William Hughes. Hugh Ho. Good job. His name's Hugh Ho. Okay, digital bank, ZBCN. Did you know Zebec was the first project to get accepted by Visa? The first one? Interesting. I don't know about the first one. I don't know if that's true. But hey, we're in there. ZBCN, Stellar, MasterCard, Circle, USDC. I mean, if he says it, I'm not here to doubt it. Okay, hold on. No, Zebec said it. Did you know Zebec is the first project to be accepted by Visa? Zebec already started collaborating with Visa as part of his FinTech Fast Track program. Okay, so that's interesting. I'm going to look more into that relationship. Because also Stronghold wasn't a Visa Fast Track program also, though. But then again, that was more recent. Can Zebec predate that? I'll get back to you on that. The Zebec Fast Track program. I'm going to look more into that myself. Hold on. Zebec Visa Fast Track program. Now, trust me, I'm very familiar with the Fast Track program. We did a lot of research on that. But that was with Stronghold Pay, my other challenge. That's interesting. Zebec Stellar. Stellar partnered with Visa, MasterCard, PayPal, and Stripe. All within a year. Imagine the same amount of volume coming to Stellar Network. Okay, so basically Stellar runs on Zebec. Yeah, they're putting that together. This is like a diehard XLM guy too. Let's look at the prices real quick and then we'll get out of here. So I got great. Take care of some business. But I cannot thank you guys enough for tuning in today. And we do go live tonight at 8 p.m. EST on XRP After Dark. Zebec After Dark, Total Ranch. How you doing today, sir? What up, Mr. Zam? CodaPay is from the 90s, connecting everything. But I could swear, was there like maybe a Ripple CodaPay relationship? I think Ripple's partnered with CodaPay too. Ripple and what's it called? CodaPay? CodaPay. Yeah, I think Ripple partnered with CodaPay. So that's kind of interesting. Okay, CodaPay is like an ACH payments rail. CodaPay ACH payments. Ripple to buy stablecoin platform Rail. Ripple launched RLUSD. So CodaPay is like an ACH payment rail. Now, what was that? What did they say about CodaPay and Zebec again? So is there a CodaPay Zebec partnership? I'm going to have to write that down. I'm going to have to look more into that myself. So, CodaPay Zebec partner. But now I got to really look into what CodaPay is too. So make sure you guys, we might drop that video later today or probably tomorrow. But there will be a Zebec CodaPay video coming. And I'm trying to recall why that piqued my interest. Why did I even look at CodaPay? Oh, it's not going to be on here. Where did the CodaPay stuff come from? Oh man, I lost it. I know we just talked about it too. I know, my brain. But I'll refine it myself, look into it. Maybe that's why I always think, oh man, the first one to find this. Nah. Okay. Let me see. Oh, that's right. Let me go to the prices real quick. Bitcoin is at 116,000. I told everybody to buy at 3,500. Rabbit hole time. Clay knows. Rabbit hole time. Guys, we got an amazing video coming tomorrow. Ethereum is at $4,200. 4,200. That's like amazing. Oh, what's up, Total Ranch? Thank you for being here. Can everybody smash that like, comment, subscribe before we go? Smash that like. All you gotta do is hit the back button once. Hit your thumbs up. And also, guys, we just need 300 subscribers to go to the next level, Chief Hamza. BNB is at $800. I told everybody to buy 100 BNB at $4. I knew BNB was going to crush it. And when smoke clears, there's only going to be a total supply of 100 million BNB. That's very low supply. BNB has so much potential. I think it'll go to 5,000. Think Bitcoin has 21 million. It's at 100,000. That's only like another 80 million. That's the same amount as BNB. So BNB only has 80 million more. Like, come on. Like, what could BNB possibly go to? 1,200, 1,300, 2,000, 10,000, 20,000? I mean, I don't know if it'll go that high. I don't know if it'll have that much utility, but I think it'll do big numbers. Oh, Solana's coming in at $181 today. I told everybody to buy 10 Solanas for $100. And then once we went to $250 per soul, it crashed back to $8 per Solana. And I said, if you missed the first challenge, make sure you get your 10 souls again. Silver Days is the #2 supporter, Crypto Clay. That's kind of interesting. ADA is at 81 cent. Oh, Dogecoin 24 cent. XRP is at $3.28. It was almost 10 for a dollar. 14 cents, 16 cents on XRP. It was crashing big time. Now we're at $3.28. We're up 16% on the weekly. Interesting. Solana's up to $800, up 10% on the weekly. Tron, whoa, I'm shocked. Tron was 4 cents forever. It's on fire, 33 cents. That's amazing. ADA, same thing. I remember 4 cent, 5 cent, 10 cent. Chainlink, I crushed it on that one back in the day. I forget what it went to. I think maybe did $50 or something. Stellar Lumens, don't sleep on Stellar. It's at 45 cents, up 23% on the 7-day. Stellar is going to $3, $5, $10. I think I've always called it $9 XLM. Bitcoin Cash. Once people realize that Bitcoin can't scale, they will maybe go to Bitcoin Cash, which is okay. I think the only difference of Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin is maybe Bitcoin. People like the fact that it's anonymous. As far as the founder's anonymous, like, because I don't know, it's like maybe Roger Ver rubs people the wrong way personally. And do we want Roger Ver to be like the real Satoshi? Because basically back in the day, well, basically when they forked Bitcoin to Bitcoin Cash, it was written in the white paper that you have to create a larger bottleneck so as Bitcoin grows, it can scale. Bitcoin still can't scale. They didn't upgrade the code like Satoshi wrote, and Roger Ver shows you that. He says right here, oh, upgrade the code, make sure we can handle larger transactions. So he actually forked Bitcoin and upgraded the code to scale. So will Bitcoin Cash be a big player in the future? Possible, definitely. HBAR is a big deal. 4 cents forever. I just remember the 4 cents when it was like under 10 cents. AVAX is a big deal. Litecoin, I'm not sure about that. I haven't really followed Litecoin. Uniswap's a big deal, backed by Andreessen Horowitz. It's at $10 per Uniswap. Polkadot could be the new Ethereum in the future once they realize Ethereum sucks. Now, there's this thing is, just because I'm saying it sucks doesn't mean it won't go to 10K. Chronos Chain, CRO, I do big numbers. Up 24% on the 7-day. Let's check the one you want to check so we can get out of here. So I can see you guys tonight on Zebec After Dark. Z. Oh, I feel kind of bad about my XDB video too. Oh, that's really good right there. Because now we're definitely trying to find support at 0.005. So now we're definitely looking for support at 0.005. I think. So Zebec is completely going opposite of the market, right? Because even when, oh, let's go to 7-day. Okay, well, no, not really. It's kind of going with the market a little bit, because what? Most of the market's up 7% or 14% on 7-day. So, but it's kind of interesting how we're finding support at 0.005, which it was at 3 zeros and a 778 per 100K. Now it's at 530 per 100K. Zebec, it's up 14% on the 7-day, 53% on the monthly. Don't sleep on Tailcoin. Tailcoin. We're at 0.005. Uh-oh, Tailcoins overtook Zebec. And we're up 8% on the daily. 0.0061. Uh-oh. Tailcoin is just breaking out on them. So right now it's $600 per 100K on Tailcoin. Also, let's not forget. Now, let me see where XDB Chain's at. I felt kind of bad after the show about XDB Chain, even though it's 3 zeros. Because I do see a lot of social engagement around it. And maybe it could be because of the Zebec partnership and the 3-0 aspect of it. But at the same time, I do apologize for not issuing a challenge on this, because everybody in the Telegram is like, bro, why didn't you issue a challenge? Why didn't you issue a challenge? The thing is, I'm just not super bullish on brands. Like, you know, like, okay, It's like a protocol for brands, which is it can probably do big numbers. It's just my opinion. Like it's not that I'm not bullish on XDB chain. It's just that I'm not bullish on supporting brands. Like, oh, let's support Nike. You know, let's support Gucci, Prada, whatever the brand may be. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of the Crypto Crossroads show. But I don't know if I can say, oh, let me support Reebok. I mean, I don't know. Fubo. Remember Fubo? Shout out to Crypto Crossroads show. Make sure you check him out. He does good videos too. 3 zeros. See, that kind of goes to show you. I just don't issue challenges on anything. I try to, like, I'm mainly bullish on money movers. XPR. Where we at on XPR? Shout out to Devon in Chicago. This was his 3 zeros, and Devon was trying to tell you about it in the Telegram too. XPR, I believe, is a big deal. XPR network. XCN was my challenge on Coinbase. Now this is what Zebec is about to go to. This is the exact price Zebec is going to. So you might want to get your Zebec now before it's too late. Bullish bird. Good afternoon, sir. Happy Saturday. Because most 100K challenges with utility go to this. 0.014. This is exactly what Zebec is about to go to. Zebec is about to go to 0.014, which will be $1,400 per 100K. Right now it's at $500. You're getting it for way less than half, right? Because you're 1,000 would be half. You're getting like a quarter of the price on Zebec. Like, that's so amazing. I cannot believe Zebec is at 0.005 right now. I'm still shocked. So we need to get that all weekend before Zebec goes to 0.01, because then that'll be $1,000 per 100K. And good God, yes, oh my God, that's gonna be so hard to acquire a few million at that price. So you better get it while you can now. So that was my 100K challenge on XCN. We crushed it on this one. Matter of fact, this one ran like out of the blue, like just crushed it too. Let me go to the all real quick. Yeah, we went up to almost a few $1,000s on this one out of nowhere. Yeah, because it was double zeros at 270. I was like, yeah, and that was this year. January, it was 0.0027. And I was like, guys, I remember it was at $240. And I was like, guys, you're at $240 per 100K. Get your XCN, it's on Coinbase, massive liquidity. And then I don't even know what, like a week later, yeah, less than a month later, it rocketed to 0.035, which was $3,500. So our 240 turned into 3,000 within a matter of a month. And that's exactly what Zebec is about to do. Mark my words. And then when we was all the way up here, next thing I know, Tashi started running. So I was like, oh, let's FOMO and Tashi. And I was like, FOMO, 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 because I could see it a mile away. And then Tashi rocketed too, which is a meme on Coinbase called Tashi. And it's been on the move too. It's at 0.0007. That's $71 per 100K. It's up 10%. This is on Coinbase and Crypto.com. Tashi will do big numbers. You can get 100K for $71 right now. That's not bad. As a matter of fact, look, you see the run. I mean, come on, guys. That's really odd, though. Look, the run was right there at what? 126. So then if we go to the run on XCN, because I actually told everybody to FOMO on Tashi during our XCN run. And I'm telling you, the dates are going to be damn near the same. We're about to see right now. Yeah, 126, 127. Yeah, there goes XCN. XCN was running. And then I said FOMO and Tashi. And next thing you know, Tashi ran too. And so we crushed it on Tashi. It was multiple zeros. And then it ran up to maybe 2 zeros and a 5 or something like that. So then it ran up to... Okay, well, 2 zeros and a 1. I guess we went higher than that on Tashi. But we still crushed it because it was 3 zeros and a 4. So to even go from 3 zeros, that's still dropping a 0. Well, yeah, dropped a 0. Well, we still crushed it on XCN though, so you guys was riding big gains on that. Tachi, XCN, Telcoins, Zebec, XCBN chain, Solana, Ondo. Just trying to think of a couple other challenges. But guys, we will be live tonight on the best way to end the day. Does anybody have any questions, comments, concerns before we go? Make sure you join our Telegram group. We got an amazing Telegram group. We're in there live. We're in there all day, every day. Oh, you guys seen I was the first one to say good morning in the Telegram group this morning too. I've been on fire with that. As far as, I mean, I always post good morning on Telegram every morning. Also, guys, if anybody needs to contact me, message me on Twitter or Telegram. And I've been going through all my DMs. Well, I went through all my, not all of them, I went through a lot of them yesterday on Twitter. So I plan to maybe knock out my Telegram once a day. I'm also looking for somebody that can help me find sponsors. Like, I've been in crypto for 10 years. My YouTube channel got almost 60,000 subscribers. We got almost 60,000 on Twitter. Like, I think BitBoy had like a deal where if a person finds sponsorships for the channel, they would get 10% of the deal no matter what. You know, basically, when she found that stake deal, it was like $1 million deal. And that's why they all got into a fight, because her 10% turned out to be like $1 million a month. No, they were getting $1 million a month from stake. And her 10% turned out to be like $100,000 a month. And the rest of the employees couldn't, like, whoa. Like, this girl came out of nowhere and she's getting $100,000 a month. But that was her deal. She was going to get 10% of whatever sponsor deal they find. So I need a sponsor deal finder. I'll do 10% of whatever deal you find. And all we got to do is say what? So a sponsorship deal is like, okay, when the show starts, it could be Gemini. Oh, Gemini's our sponsor. Get a Gemini account. Oh, Zebec's our sponsor. Get a Zebec account. Now, we do pretty good views every day. I've been here for a long time. I think my resume speaks for itself. So does anybody want to join the team and be our sponsor finder? We can make millions of dollars together. Sky's the limit. We can aim for Pluto and land on the moon, baby. So put some thought to that. Oh, yeah, don't get me started on that real quick. Oh, Crypto Clay knows. XDC challenge, XDC, which is still around 0.01 at 0.09 XDC. I issued a 100K XDC challenge. Well, actually, I issued a 25K XDC challenge. It was 25K for 100, which went to 4,500 XDC. What was the other one? Oh, Flare. We actually got a big time airdrop with Flare by staking or getting a screenshot for XRP on Bitrill. Damn, Flare is on fire. What's the total supply on Flare? To be a 0.02? There's something big cooking with Flare. It has to be. What is the total supply on Flare? I can't believe they're at 2 cents. That's really interesting. For Flare to have the same supply as Ripple and already be at 2 cents. So, is something big cooking with Flare? I'm going to have to write that down real quick just in case. I have to look into that. And what was the other one? XCC Flare. Everybody hit that like, comment, subscribe. We're going to be live tonight at 8. The best way to end the day with CKJ. What can we go out with? Oh. When it drops. When it drop by the dip. Make it rain on. When it drop by the dip. 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 Yeah, tell them Crypto Work Pro guys. I actually issued the 200K SHX challenge. It was 200K for $100 on the SHX challenge. 200K for $100. You know how much money we made on that one alone? Good Lord. We made some big money. All right, go to CKJ. No, do you prefer Telcoin or do you prefer Zebec? Telcoin or Zebec? Okay, we'll go out with this. I'm going to see you guys tonight at 8. And shout out to Captain Jack. I actually retweeted this with the Zebec group in case you guys want to find it. It's a beautiful chart. This shows me one thing. Pure adoption. Captain Jack from the Zebecian squad. Have a good day, Mr. Zam. Crypto Work Pro, thank you for your membership. Thank you, Mr. Zam, for your membership. I appreciate that. Crypto Clay, thank you big time for all your support. And Silver Days, legend. I think I might have talked to Silver Days in a message. It could be Silver Days. I think I got a message Silver Days back, I believe. I believe I did message Silver Days. Yeah, guys, I'm going through all DMs. I'm easy to reach. Also, I like to maybe partner with somebody for a merch store too or something like that. Now, I got some ideas about that, but DM me. Let's talk.
In the land of the north, well away.
But I think that sponsorship finder will be key to the growth. Because basically, once we, generate larger sums of income, then, hey, you never know what could be the possibility. We could have a team. We could have a team of people. Sky's the limit. Let's do this.
Blows cold. There's the blood of a Viking in the young and the old.
The greatest crypto content creator in the history of humanity. All Turtle Ranch, have a good day. I appreciate that. Turtle Ranch. The turtle. You got a ranch full of turtles? Oh, the Bullish family. Oh, can't play that one. Okay, we'll go out with this one. My favorite video in the world. Devon and RG created this. And this is in honor of the Zebec World Tour that started in 2025 in Las Vegas and will be coming to Vegas in 2026. But I think it'll have a few more stops around the world too. Zebec World Tour coming to a city near you. I told the whole world in 2017 when I started making crypto content that cash is trash and gold is old. Tell them. I've been telling people for a decade about cryptocurrency. But then we come into 2025 and we come upon the 100K challenges. And this year I told the world that 2025 I was going to issue the biggest calls in cryptocurrency. And then I came through with the Zebec Challenge. Payroll of the future. So it was $1 million Zebec for $700. What? And if you would have got that $1 million Zebec not even a month ago, your $700 a day would be worth $7,000. Good God. Making crypto content since 2017. That was a nice little lineup there. There goes I forget his name. Oh my God. Oh, Zach Rector right there. XBF, Bullzilla, CKJ, 68, Crypto Tales, Optimus Prime. Oh, that's that one lady. I knew she looked familiar. That lady right there. I've been seeing her on Twitter. Team Green, VA.
This guy has been streaming